Lucky Day, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
I think that was it, yeah.
I think that was it. It's definitely not Fates or anything like that, otherwise we'd be hearing oceans, grey waves every 2 seconds.
Don't remind me.
Now this time, we're not going to have audio problems. I have double-checked. No, I have triple-checked the audio. We're not getting drowned out by Grail Mercenaries music, thankfully.
Are you sure about that?
I am positive. I have turned the game volume way down. And we're not peaking on the microphone either, because I've got that at a nice 60.
That's
60,
good.
a solid 60. And I've tested it, and we're not peaking. So, we're good. We're good. Let's just get that off my chest. Although, the silver lining is that when I was going back and editing the footage, like, you can't hear us talk during the main gameplay. You can hear us do all the voice acting segments, because the game volume actually turns down when it goes into those. But when we're playing the gameplay normally, you can't hear us at all, but, like, randomly you just hear random words just come out of nowhere. And, like, in Chapter 11, we had the boss, Danamil, and you gave him a really derpy, like, accent.
Oh, yeah.
And just randomly out of nowhere, you'd hear this, Danamil! Danamil! And it was so hilarious. Alrighty, let's get into it. So, we're up to Chapter 12, A Strange Land. And, yeah. We've got, we're on a boat now. I think I was doing this. Having narrowly escaped Dane's grasp, the Grail mercenaries are pleased to feel the ocean beneath their feet as they set sail. According to Captain Nasir, the voyage to Banyon will take roughly 2 months. Look at that nice blue arrow. Who even uses blue arrows anymore? Blessed with temperate weather, the ship... I'm already stuffing up. The ship's journey southward is smooth and steady. As it passes the midpoint of its trip, the ship sets a course along the coastline and begins to head east. And now we've got a blue arrow.
Another blue arrow.
These seas belong to Phoenicius and Kilvis, the kingdoms of the bird tribes. Ooh. Alright, so there we go. So we've seen most of the territories now.
Except that one down the bottom there.
Yeah. Both nations prey on human vessels for supplies and wealth, and their flying corsairs are feared across the seas. Additionally, the southern portion of the continent contains the realm of the dragon tribes, the monarchy of Goldoa. Yay! Now we've got all the nations. Look at that, it's nice and colourful. Big boys.
Ooh, Chad Dragon.
This country has remained isolated since its founding centuries past, preserving its closed culture behind a veil of mystery. It is these Laguz-controlled waters that Ike and company must now cross. Dangers.
Ooh, dangers, flying pirates and shit.
Now, I'm making sure that this time I'm pressing the record button, because in the last chapter 11, I missed like the second part, and we did a full like half an hour segment, and I missed it all because I forgot to press that record button. That was depressing.
Dots.
Ike?
Dots.
You have to get back. What's bothering you? You've been moping around here ever since we came aboard.
I'm just a little seasick.
Seasick? You're such a bad liar. You never get regular sick. You're not the type to get seasick.
Don't tell me what I am, bitch.
Oof.
Really, it's nothing.
Come on, talk to me. You've been doing so much lately. I just want the chance to help you for a change.
Well, alright. I'll tell you what's been bothering me. It's that incident back in Toha.
Go on.
When everyone discovered Ranulf was a Laguz, all those people, they changed. Just like that. Up until that instant, they'd seemed like such kind and decent people. I just I had no idea. Blah, 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 blah.
Bakut.
Blah, blah, blah. We were talking about Bakut earlier. Segway, he's great.
Yes. He
Play
is.
Echoes if you haven't already.
Yes. Well.
Let's try that again.
Okay.
I had no idea Bjork prejudice against the Lagoose was so strong. Why do they hate them so much? How are we so different, Runoff and I?
I have to say, at first I was scared too. When I saw how they could change. They could do things that were we Bjork can't do. They're not like us.
Mist, you can't honestly feel.
It's different now. Everyone's so very nice. But, that's because of all the time we spent together. I've seen how they are. I've gotten to know them. That's why I've changed. I'm not scared or nervous around them. But other people don't get that chance. I think that's why they're frightened.
Maybe you're right. Maybe people like me are the odd ones. The people who accept others as they are.
I wish more people were like that. No one really wants to fight, do they? Doesn't everyone want peace? I guess it's just hard to put all those fears behind us. You're right. It is very hard. I'm going to assume this is Nasir. Hey! Nasir! What's the big idea? Eavesdropping on us like that. How do you find sailing? Have you gotten sick at all?
We're fine. But answer a question for me, would you? Why are you here? Why do you associate with the Lagoose?
Why? Besides the obvious financial benefits, I suppose I do so because I am one. What? No, you're not. Oh, God. What? No, you're not a Lagoose. I don't see any tail or anything.
Racist?
Oof. Because I've chosen to live amongst Bjork, I've taken certain steps to make sure I'm not recognized. I've had to change my attire, my feeding habits. I've done many things.
Why would you do that?
Lagoos cannot survive in isolation, nor can Bjork. If both races are to thrive, they must learn to coexist. I have spent many years searching for a way to make this happen.
You think that Lagoose and Bjork can live together? After everything you must have seen? I'm impressed.
Ike, you'll never truly understand a matter unless you look at it from each party's perspective. As you say, the Lagoos are indeed now persecuted by the Bjork. But long ago, these roles were reversed.
Dots. Whatever happened in the past does not justify what we do to the Lagoose now.
That is the thinking of an honest man. Keep things simple and pure. I like that. Still, the strength of your conviction comes from your youth and your innocence. Trust me, it will be tested. When your journey is over, how will you be changed? I pray your conviction is not lost to despair.
Talking to you is hard work.
Someday you'll understand. For now, my role is simply to deliver you safely to Benyon. Ranulf has paid me quite handsomely with money from the King of Gallia himself, and I will not let him down.
We're out of our element here at sea, so you're all we have to depend on. Thanks for your help.
I will do what I am able. Ooh. Well. Ike, here's a summary of our last battle. Yeah, MVP Titania! Woo! And we got Z-Hawk. Alright. I don't remember what we did with Z-Hawk. Who knows?
No, we've already got a so.
There were no casualties and no one suffered permanent injury. We fought excellently. That's all I have to report, if you'll excuse me. Right, we're up to that part where we give people XP and stuff. So, I'll give another quick montage of that, and we'll see you back when we start the supports. Alright, we're back, and we're gonna do a support. Dun dun dun.
Titania and Boyd.
Look at, she can support with everyone on this list. Oh, there you go. Anyway.
98, 99, 100. Done. Blech, what's the point in swinging an axe by myself? I should probably try and find Ike. But maybe have a quick nap first.
Boyd,
Ah! Titania!
where do you think you're going? Are you blowing off your training again?
No, oh, I'm not slacking, I swear. I was just, going to work out with Ike. Yeah. You know me, I'm all about the fighting.
Boyd, I know that training is tough, but if you make light of it, you're closer to death than you ever want to be. You're a mercenary. When you're confused or exhausted during a long battle, instincts make all the difference.
But, Titania, I just can't get into training when I don't have a partner.
Can't get into it? Boyd, don't make me chew you out again.
Joking! I'm just joking. What I just said, all a joke. Oh, I'm just dying to do some practice swings. Yeah! Boy, training is so much fun. Isn't that right, Titania? Woo! I love training.
Darn it, Boyd. Why are you so lazy? You're a natural fighter, you know that? You could even be a better fighter than me if you just put your mind to it. Anyway, keep practicing. That was a solid voice acting, mate. Solid voice acting.
Info.
Ooh, this is where we get
Speak to boy!
This is where we get a new character who's also a young child.
Boy. Dots.
Okay. Ike, grab that boy.
What's going on?
Okay. Well.
Fuck, he's an anime character. In this
Yes,
game.
isn't he? I could probably slightly do a Nicholas Roy impression, so he avoid. That's because he does soft in Heroes. No more running for you. Dots.
Nasir, who is this?
A stowaway. I gathered he boarded the ship at Toha.
What are you doing here? Why did you sneak aboard the ship?
Dots.
Why won't you talk? You won't talk? In that case...
Huh? Ow! Ouch! Ike, there's no need to be so rough.
I'm not going to waste my time playing games with this urchin. Oh, damn. You want me to let you go? Open your mouth and start talking.
Ow! Quit it! I'll talk! That hurt! I thought you were gonna break my face.
Well, what's your name? What are you doing here?
I'm Soth. I'm a thief, but I didn't come aboard this ship to steal anything. Stop scowling at me like that. You're making me uncomfortable. It's not just you. Ike always looks like that. Yeah. Don't mind him, just keep talking. I'm looking for someone. I heard the ship was sailing for Benyon, so I decided to climb aboard. This person you're after is in Benyon? I don't know. The trail went cold in Toha, and I couldn't think of anywhere else to go from there.
Is it family?
Huh?
The person you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, we're not related by blood or anything, but we're definitely family. Yes, of course.
Alright. Nasir, my mercenary company will look after this boy. He won't be a burden to you or your crew.
If that's what you want to do, it's fine with me. Are you sure?
You're gonna be put to work. I hope you're prepared.
Sure, no problem. I'll do whatever you need. Okay, so should we talk about him when we start the chapter, or should we talk about him now? Because we've got the stats. I'm always stat prepared.
I reckon when we do it when the chapter starts.
Alright.
I reckon we'll... Because the support, that aid thing will happen, then it cuts, and then we continue on from there.
Right.
I don't really think we need to talk to these idiots just yet, do we? Or do they not carry over into the
They
next?
do not carry over the text chapter.
Okay, let's go. Volk. Who's Volk again?
The assassin.
Oh, you're Volk.
No, you're Volk.
Oh, shit,
It's the edgy. It's the edgy.
Right here. Gah! Where have you been? You disappeared the moment we got on the ship. Don't worry about it. I'll be there when you need me. It's not me. It's my sister. You've never shown up for a meal, and she thinks you're dying of hunger. Did we ever eat together while we were on land? Alright, listen. Land, big, ship, small. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. I don't want Miss roaming around the ship with a plate of food anymore, so please eat at least one meal a day with us. 100 gold. You're going to charge me to make you eat? And that's more than you charge to pick a lock. Why? I don't like large groups. Ooh, fuck. Bye. Call me if you decide it's worth it. Maybe I should just tell Miss he's dead.
Oh, I love Volk.
Fuck, Edge City.
I know, it's great.
Z-Hawk. I'm Z-Hawk as well.
You are.
I can't remember Z-Hawk's voice
Neither
at
can
all.
I.
Alright, let's just think of something. Alright, think of something to play. I'm pretty sure he was like real dopey, wasn't he?
Was he? I don't know.
No.
Just, I don't know, just give him whatever.
the Doom guy voice. Just heavy breathing. Do you have a minute? Of course, Commander Ike. You and I haven't had very many opportunities to talk, and you didn't think you could trust me. No, it's not that. I'm just curious. I was surprised to see anyone in Toha who'd choose to fight on the side of the Lagoose. I joined the Toha Vigilantes solely for the purpose of saving Lagoose. I'm not from Crimea, but when I heard that she had joined with Gallia, I envisioned my perfect world. One in which Lagoose could live normal lives, free of oppression. However, when I came to Crimea, I found things to be no different there from in any other Bjork nation. It was the same for me. I couldn't allow myself to ignore these problems any longer. I'm happy to hear of it. Of all the Bjork I've ever met, you're the only one who shares my conviction. Pardon me. Z-Hark, is there some other reason you defend the Lagoose? I don't follow you. You see, I was born in Gallia, or so I've been told. I was just wondering if you had a similar reason guiding you. Of course I have my reasons. Why would you be upset if I didn't want to discuss them? My reasons are extremely personal. No, it's no problem. I wanted a better understanding of what kind of man you are, and I have that now. Can I ask you what that is? You're a good man, and I'm glad to have you along. I'm glad to be here. I feel I'm finally able to do the kind of good I've always longed to do for years.
Solid.
So what is his little secret thing?
Okay, so he was in love with Alaguz, and I think she got killed. Something like that. Or, I don't know, experimented on. I don't know. She had something happen to her.
Vengeance, I see. Okay.
Oh.
You don't look so well. Are you alright?
I'm seasick. When I was traveling with the merchants, we sometimes used ships. Every time was the same. I'm sorry.
Did you travel with Muston and the others for a long time?
About 4 years, all told. I had just left home, you see. I was all alone and I couldn't find work. In my hometown, I had so many people I could depend on, but once I left, everything changed. If Muston's group hadn't found me by the side of the road, I'd probably be dead by now.
You seem to have led quite an adventurous life. It's a bit surprising.
I get that a lot.
I find it hard to imagine that you couldn't find work, though. Your magic skills are amazing.
Are they? Aren't they, though? I'm always happy when people notice.
Gone Frog.
Whew, wow, I feel so much better now. I'm actually starting to get hungry.
I'm glad to hear it. Just stay above deck. When you start to feel sick, look off at the horizon, alright?
Solid. Right.
Alright.
I think we're good to get into the chapter.
Let's save. I don't want to save over your epilogue.
Yeah, definitely not over my epilogues.
Let's save over roadside.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea in case we need to re-record anything. God, I hope not.
Alrighty.
Truth be told, I should have done that for the other chapters, so... But anyway. Alright, go for it.
End. With base, yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nasir, what is it?
Nothing. Nothing we can do anything about at any rate. We're being followed by pirates.
Really? I don't see any ships.
Not by sea. By air. Look up.
Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge.
Sorry. Those are Laguz, Ike. Ravens from Kilvass. Their black wings are ill-omened for all who see them.
Titania, Soren, you noticed them coming as well?
Yes, Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans for the after decks.
I've heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow.
We're still out of their range, but airborne foes can be especially troublesome.
Shoot them out of the air.
I prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what I've been told, the flying corsairs of Kilvis and Phoenicians are far more cruel than any beast Laguz.
Winged pirates? How am I supposed to fight against that? Just jump.
Ooh, shapey shit.
What was that?
Oof. Oof. Cue the Roblox.
Ooh!
It felt like we hit something. Blast! We've run aground. We must be caught on a reef or something. Move it, lads. Get the ship free. Ike, the crows are coming.
Pardon me. Pull everyone together. Looks like we're in for a fight. How? I don't understand.
What, how they got caught on a reef?
No, why they chose to go through there in the first place? It's like, oh. Let's see.
Predictable humans sailed right into our trap without fail.
Let's finish this quickly. Won't be long before the Phoenicians or Goldoa takes an interest in what's happening here.
Ooh, boy.
Just shoot the birds with bows. Problems solved. Soren, do you have a plan?
I've done research in the past. All members of the bird tribes are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume that they are also susceptible to arrows as any other flyer.
Wind magic and bows. Alright everyone, gather your weapons and prepare to meet the enemy on deck. I want a small group to remain below deck to protect Princess Alencia and the crew. We've never faced an enemy like this. I want everybody to stay together. Let's go.
Great, and we will see you in part 2 when we start this chapter. See you then!